Hello. Right, I stripped off the carpet above the window to see if this was likely to be strong enough to support a bracket for a cable to support the end of the bed, and unfortunately it's all hollow, so it's just fiberglass with like foam in the middle. So without a lot of reinforcement, I'm not sure if it's going to be strong enough. So what I'm going to have to do is go with this tracking, I think, and then just come up with some sort of foot system for the bed that sort of bends round the bottom of the blind. So I've temporarily fitted the blind. It's going to actually need trimming off by about 3.5 to 4 inches. As you see, it's like it's set at the bottom of the window, but it's sort of about 4 inches above the top of the window. So it's actually going to need trimming. But I just thought I'd fit it just to have a look at this issue with the bed. The other thing I've done is once I started stripping this off, I thought I might as well go the whole hog and take the roof lining down, and probably I think now I'm going to actually recover that, or maybe even go for like a plain wood. But how it was actually fastened on, it was just stuck on using big lumps of car body filler. I think you call it Bondo. So I've had to actually chisel these off. It was stuck pretty well. So I think what I'm going to do is go and get some battening and then put a 12mm batten, bond that onto the roof, because this is all hollow as well. As you can see, it's obviously to keep the weight down, but I'm going to bond some 12mm battens, probably spaced at about foot intervals, the full length, and then I can either screw the panel to that, but it'll be a lot better than this, because some of the roof was sort of starting to hang down where it'd come unstuck from the board. But no, I don't really like that arrangement of how they did it. So yeah, that's the plan anyway for today. Hello. Yeah, it's took me a couple of hours, but I've finished sticking up battening all over the roof. It's effectively 12mm battening. So well, what I've done is I've used the polyurethane adhesive again to actually stick it on, but I've also put screws in, but I should be able to remove them once it's actually stuck. So the next thing I need to do really to get the roof lining back in is I plan to put a layer of insulation between these wooden battens, and I've also bought a new panel for the roof, so I'll just show you that in a minute. So rather than have a carpeted roof panel, which it was before, that's the original roof, I plan to make a new roof panel from this birch ply, and then I'm just going to leave it plain wood. I'll probably just oil it or something like that, but it'll obviously be easier to because there's keep clean. There's like a few dirty marks on the original panel, so it'd be quite nice to have like plain wood. And then I think what I'm going to do is use downlighters, which I've actually used in my other van. Okay, these are the type of lights that I mean, these LED downlighters. So I'm gonna get hold of some more of these. Try and get these are quite white light, these particular ones. So I'm going to try and get some which are a warmer light, if possible. and then I'll probably use a couple of these LED strip lights, but slightly, you can get ones that are about twice as long as that. They literally don't use hardly any power at all. I was just having a quick look at the blinds. These are made by a company called NRF. Basically what you've got is an insulated blind. You can either have it at the top or the bottom, then you've got a mosquito net that you can pull down separately. So effectively, once if you clip these together, you then press these buttons. You can have them in any position you want. Obviously you can completely close the blind as well. That's it. So yeah, quite impressed with them really. I'm going to have to take them down again soon, so I can get on with carpeting the side panels. Like I say, these are going to need trimming off about here because they're sort of too big at the moment, but these side bits are just made of plastic, I think. That's aluminium. So yeah, that's the blinds.